Once we wrapped, we weren't really wrapped. I had to drop Ashley off at the airport and we still had to do the opening shot of the movie. I was not gonna make a compromise about the first shot being a tracking shot that tilts down to see her at the very bottom, and I did not know how I was gonna do that smooth. I ended up not getting it smooth. I had tried everything for that first shot.
I don't know how steady this is gonna be.
I think I tried mounting it to a bike to get it to go down, what I would have done to have a gimbal at that time. This was a very lucky I'll deal with it in post situation, because it really did work out better than I thought. It's a very shaky shot. In post I add a warp stabilizer to it, and I really loved that it crawls back and forth. It's supposed to be this creature, this paranormal element that is following Julie the entire movie, instead of being a mechanically smooth shot on and down. There's a lot of that in this movie where our limitations really made for some accidental magic. Happy accidents, you know. And dawn was the perfect time to shoot that too. I don't think I realized beforehand the water is perfectly calm at that part of the day. This was the only scheduling mistake that I made. I remember that it was between two big chunky highlighted parts in my shot list, and I completely had forgotten to shoot when Julie runs outside looking for Lance after the cops take him away. So right before taking Ashley to the airport, we show up at dawn, and I'm just like, we're gonna run up on the porch, we're gonna run out, we're gonna get the shot, and then bail. Ashley was so nervous. The terror that you see where she is scared that Lance just got taken away is terror that we were gonna get caught filming somewhere where they told us explicitly not to shoot.
You can do it. Ready?
Yep. I'm scared, sorry.
For the next 6 weeks or so, I got all of the B photography by myself. I had scheduled the shoot so tight that anytime in the movie that there's not an actor in frame, that was me going back afterwards to get the shot alone. Use a lot of sky shots to really illustrate like the presence of God. Like the characters are always looking up, looking out into the universe, asking questions. I got as many shots as I could, different kinds of clouds, different times of day, the sun, the moon, just any shots of the cosmos that I could get with that camera. I wanted a shot of lightning to show like the power of God, the power of the occult so badly. It was starting to storm and I'm standing out in my neighborhood like with my lens like pointed at the sky. I've got people that are just like, what are you doing in the middle of the street? That was just another magic shot.
Yes!
Because I got this lightning that just shot right through the middle of my frame. It was so fucking perfect. When I was going around by myself and I was doing what ended up being the title sequence, there was someone that was asking what I was doing. You could tell that he was really uncomfortable with me filming his house. I think he was living in a van in the street in front of that house. I explained to him like what I was doing and he was just kind of like, about it. And I was just like, okay, yeah, this one, he doesn't want his property like part of this project. Like, you are absolutely right. I will not use this footage. That really filled me again with kind of how I had felt when I was building houses. That was just like a full circle moment about how well-meaning I was, but what an outsider I was at the same time. Like, I was a transplant, but it was like my community too, but it's just like I tried to be as respectful as I possibly could and still tell this story.